Terraria. This game is probably my second favorite video game of all time, right behind Titanfall 2. I've been playing Terraria since it released on the Xbox 360 in 2013. I love this game a lot. I feel like the gameplay, creativity, and progression are almost unmatched. The game's replayability and possibilities are almost infinite. This game holds a special place in my heart, and if you ever wanted to consider playing this game, then this video should fully convince you to buy the game and play it. Hello everybody, I'm the Maybe Pile, and today I'll be talking about why Terraria is a perfect game. Channel update alert! Hey guys, it's me, Maybe Pile. I just want to say thank you all for the continued support. I have a lot of things I'm working on behind the scenes, but out of all the things I'm working on, I have one that I can fully announce. An upload schedule! Kinda. Yes guys, I'll have an upload schedule. As school is starting for me, I can't just sporadically upload videos once at least every 2 to 3 days. When school starts, I'll have to study and such. So I made a little upload oath. I can promise you all 1 to 2 videos per week. These can range in any size, and shorts are not in the equation. Yes, I'm gonna start uploading shorts at some point. I overwork myself a lot, and I feel like this is fair. I can also promise 1 or maybe 2 more videos after this one quickly before school starts. Anyways, on to the video. Terraria's gameplay is just so crispy. It has a mix of calming building and fishing, high-octane boss fights and events, endless exploring and excavating, and crafting and spelunking. The sense of playing this game for the first time, building your first town, fighting your first boss, finding a massive cave, and beating the game for the first time, it's just so magical. I remember fighting the Eye of Cthulhu for the first time with my brother, and I was just so amazed. I have never fought a boss like this or even experienced anything like this in a game before. I had played Minecraft, but Minecraft was nothing compared to this. People often call Terraria 2D Minecraft, and that statement is the farthest from the truth. Terraria compared to Minecraft is on a whole new level of gameplay, and what Minecraft truly lacks, Terraria absolutely excels in, which is going to be important for the next chapter. Terraria's progression is literally perfect. In a nutshell, the beginning of Terraria is purposefully slow. You have to mine trees, get ores to craft weapons and armor, find chests with accessories and special weapons you can't craft, find crystals that give you extra HP or mana, and you build up till you can start fighting your first boss. Once you get to your first boss, which is usually the Eye of Cthulhu, that's when the game starts picking up. The boss drops you exclusive loot that you couldn't get before, which should be an upgrade to what you already have. You then keep fighting bosses and preparing for them until you get to the Wall of Flesh. After beating it, Terraria does probably the smartest thing I've ever seen a game do for progression. You go into something called hard mode. In dumbed down terms, you are basically reset back to the beginning of the game, except you have your upgrades and your town you made. However, most of the gear you had is now obsolete. So you again go to get new ores, upgrades, accessories, and then you go fight the first 3 bosses in progression, except they're upgraded. This section is possibly my favorite section of the game. It basically tells you to do what you did early game and prepare for these versions of bosses you've already fought before, except they are harder, and basically get you ready for the rest of hard mode. I think this is perfect. You then go to areas of the game which have been upgraded to fight stronger enemies and bosses but get better loot, up until you get back to the place you were at the beginning of your journey to fight another boss, which then starts the end of the game. Destroying the pillars, you are then faced with the final boss of the game, an epic climax which when you beat, brings you to the end of the game and the credits play. The progression is just way too clean. It's the perfect creation of starting off slow, then ending off with a bang. I have yet to really play a game like this with this level of progression. Now, Terraria is a 2D game, but you wouldn't believe how creative people could be with this limitation. People make massive pixel art creations, crazy looking bases, cool looking custom creation. There's a ton of things people make. You can also customize the music playing in the game with music boxes. You can use wallpapers and make your whole base rainbow if you want. There's even a redstone type system of the game. Wiring. You can make teleporters and pylons that can send you across the map. You can make blocks disappear and reappear. You can even make traps and enemy grinders. The sky is the limit. literally. I also want to mention the creative strides the creators made. Terraria's OST is at least top 100 best game OSTs ever. It's just so good! The game's background and worlds are beautiful, with also a sense of creepiness. Every single area of the game is unique in its own way. You have the darkest of dark areas and the lightest of light areas. Terraria is a creative person's dream. Most video games have communities so toxic that you'll die of a deadly plague if you are around the community for too long. However, Terraria's community is probably one of the best gaming communities out there. Now, there are still those artists. However, most of, if not all of the community is incredibly nice. The Terraria Discord server is one of the only good Discord servers, which if you love the game, you should definitely join the server. Terraria's community is just so real. You can find people wanting to make playthroughs, make minigame servers, or even just talk about the game. You can find people posting their wonderful creations and worlds. And for another part of the community, these people love the game so much that they decide they want to do something interesting with the game, which is important for the next chapter. Terraria has the best modding scene in video game history. You literally can't convince me it doesn't. Terraria's modding application, Tmod, is literally officially created by the Terraria devs itself, and gets constant updates. Terraria mods are some of the best game modifications in gaming. We have game mods that are bigger than the base game itself. Things like Calamity Mod, which by the way is also a top 100 game OSTs of all time. Fargo's Souls mod, Thorium, Stars Above, Overhaul. There are so many Terraria mods, and so many of them are just peak. Unlike other games, the mods don't tank your computer. The performance is wonderful. The only problems you will ever see is world generation, as some mods will interfere with that. But other than that, Terraria modding is wonderful. Some mods are on the level of Terraria perfection as well, which is just crazy. I'm not going to go into the most detail about this, but Terraria's base replayability is crazy. There are 4 character types and 4, kind of, world difficulties. For characters, there's Journey, which is kind of like creative mode. There's Softcore, the base Terraria experience, lose coins on death. Then there's Medium Core, lose items on death. And then we have Hardcore, lose your character on death. Now onto world difficulties. Journey, which only Journey characters can play on. Normal, the normal Terraria experience. Then we have Expert, enemies have twice the health and damage. Harder AI, but you get new exclusive loot drops. And then Master, enemies have 2.5 times the health and damage. Even harder AI, but more and better loot drops. There are other bosses you can fight that don't contribute to progression, but they have special drops and stuff. There are special seeds that change AI, world generation, and game mechanics. There are so many ways you can replay the game. Also in the same boat, the game gets constant updates adding to the game, and special worlds and challenges. In 1.4.5, they're adding a Skyblock world, which I'm personally really excited for. Terraria is a game that holds a special place in my heart. It is one of my favorite games of all time, after all, and if any of you need a game to play, go play Terraria. It's only $10 on Steam, make the purchase, you won't regret it. There are even things I haven't even gotten into in the video. The class system, legendary mode, update history, and some other amazing things about the game. Overall, Terraria is amazing and deserves to be the 8th best-selling video game of all time. Anyways guys, that's the video. Before ending off, I want you guys to comment down below if you want these type of videos to be longer and more informative, or if you want these videos to be short and bite-sized. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.